Hello, welcome to Old Nerd Buys More Comics from eBay. Gonna find a lot of videos titled similarly in my channel. So this is another lot of comics I came across for a good deal. Before I get going, I gotta take a little drink of this Betty Buzz lemon lime. Refreshing, wet my whistle. Pardon me. Okay, so this was a lot of Uncanny X-Men and X Factor. Originally, the listing was for like $55. And he either made me an offer or I made him an offer. I can't remember which. But I ended up getting it for $10 off. So I think it was like 44 something is what the final price was, which was a heck of a good discount. So there's 26 issues here. I paid a little over $44 for it, almost $10 to ship it, and like $3 and change tax. So it ended up costing just a pinch over $2 a comic here. Now let me show you what's in here because it's pretty good, I think anyway. I'm a child of the 80s mostly, 70s a little bit, but the 80s were my favorite era of comics. And this is a bunch of early mid 80s X Factor and Uncanny X-Men. Holy cow, this stuff is wrapped up good. Let's see. Get a little violent with it. Get it out here quicker. There we go. All right. So let's see what we got here. X Factor #1. 2 copies of it. And everything in this lot was advertised as very fine near mint. I would say these are definitely very fine plus looking from just looking at the covers. Absolutely. So there's X Factor #1, #2, #3. For some reason, #3 gets a bag and board both. #4. #5. Now, is this one the first appearance of Apocalypse? Cameo at the end in the shadows kind of deal? Because #6 isn't here, which is the official first, man, that Betty Buzz Sparkling Lemon Lime really, I can't stop burping. I think #6 is, I hate that when you find a lot of comics on eBay or someplace and the keys are always taken out. I can't stand that. I mean, I understand why people do it because you can sell the key for a lot more money or send it away to get it graded or whatever, but I hate it. But still, these issues are, in, like you said, very fine, near mint. Yeah, see here, this is the first appearance of Apocalypse in Shadow. So this isn't technically his first full appearance. It's like considered a cameo, but it is the first appearance of Apocalypse, I guess. And it like you said, it's a very fine near mint condition for sure. And then we skip over that actual issue, of course, because that's what everybody does. Here's 7, 8, 9. Now I think we're getting into the Walt Simonson. Oh, this is a Mark Silvestri cover. Here we're getting into the Walt Simonson run. So Louise Simonson was writing it and Walt Simonson was penciling it. And for a couple years with those two on this book, it was really good. And Walt Simonson art on this is really good. Louise Simonson, who was longtime X-Men editor and also a writer, just a fantastic run on X Factor. Yeah, these are in great shape, really great condition. For a pinch over $2 a piece, that's amazing. Here's the first annual where they fight the Soviet super soldiers. Ooh, this one's got a little bit of a wrinkle right there, but really not too bad. So there's all the X Factors that came in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 issues of X Factor. And then we go into the Uncanny X-Men. See, I started reading the Uncanny X-Men during the John Romita Jr. art run. So that's my absolute favorite era of the Uncanny X-Men. I know a lot of people don't care for his artwork on this title, and I don't care for his artwork when John Romita Jr. came back to the title around issue 300. He came back and did, I don't know, half a dozen or so issues. He came back to the title for a short run. And at that point, his art style had changed enough that I didn't care for it. Or I don't think maybe Dan Green, who was the inker on Uncanny at this time, like maybe Dan Green made the difference. I don't know, but I love the John Romita Jr.'s first era of the Uncanny X-Men. So here's number 200, double-sized issue, The Trial of Magneto. Yeah, that's in beautiful shape. 201 with some early Rick Leonardi artwork. This is a fight between Cyclops and Storm to see who's going to lead the team. And I think Storm wins and Cyclops retires. Famous cover here. X-Men versus the Sentinels. Secret Wars 2 crossover. The Beyonder. Phoenix. Phoenix 2, I should say. Rachel Summers. Here's the famous Barry Windsor Smith Wolverine solo issue. Before he went on a couple years later to do the Weapon X series and Marvel, what was the name of that series? Anthology series that he did that Wolverine origin story in. Freedom Force. The Blob. This, I believe, was like one of the very first issues I owned, 208. Or maybe the first one that I actually bought on my own. I'd read maybe one or two right before this. I don't remember. Like 207 maybe. But that's one of the very earliest ones that I owned in my collection, as well as this. I remember buying them in the little town, in the little deli mini mart on Main Street in my little hometown. Had a couple of comics on the shelf on their magazine rack, and X-Men was one of them at this time. Here we are about to go into the Fall of the Mutants when everything changed. I think this is this no, I think this is, but we're about to go into the Fall of the Mutants here, where everything changed. Like I got into the X-Men at like right around 207, 208. And then within a couple of issues, the Mutant Massacre happened. Not the Fall of the Mutants, the Mutant Massacre happened. And it shattered the team. And Kitty Pryde and Nightcrawler, Colossus all got injured really badly and were off the team. And new members came in after that. And it just kind of, and John Romita Jr. left. He quit penciling it. He moved on to Daredevil, I think. And I didn't care. I kept reading the X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, but it just wasn't the same. It wasn't as good, I didn't think. So here's the Marvel 25th anniversary issue. It's not Marvel's 25th anniversary. It's the 25th anniversary of Fantastic Four, #1, actually. Here we are, fighting Sabretooth. Great Alan Davis cover. I think Alan Davis drew that issue as well. So it's good, fantastic artwork there. Here is Barry Windsor Smith again. I think he's just drawing. I think he only drew the cover, if I remember correctly. And here's another Alan Davis cover. These three guys got introduced, I think, in this issue. Stonewall, Super Saber, and Crimson Commando. I forget what their deal was, but they were hunting Storm for some reason. I can't remember. But yeah, that's 26 issues for what? A little over 50, like just over $2 an issue. And these are all, like he said in the eBay description, very fine, near mint condition. All from my favorite era-ish of the Uncanny X-Men. And X Factor as well. Good stuff. So I'll just do what I normally do. I'll probably go through these, compare them to the copies that I have in my own collection. And if these are in nicer shape, I'll replace them, put the one in better condition in my collection, and sell the other in my store maybe. And yeah, there you go, another eBay haul from Old Nerd. Hey, I do a series on here, a video series where I read my Marvel Comics in publishing date order. I just started the year 1977. If that sounds like fun, I read an issue and do a video on it. I'm reading them in publishing date order and doing a video on each one. If that sounds cool, please subscribe to my channel. If you like these kind of unboxing comic book haul videos, subscribe. I'm always doing them. I do a little bit of physical media review, like DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, stuff like that. I collect that as well. And also some like sci-fi and fantasy books and stuff like that. Old nerd physical media culture, all the type of stuff that's vanishing to the digital age now. So if any of that sounds cool, please subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoyed this, give me a like and a share. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.